score. Finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it out of goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Friday evening inside Thompson High School. It's Region 2 girls basketball tonight as the Park River Fordville-Lankin, the Aggies square off with the Thompson Tommies, the second-ranked team in the state in North Dakota, Class B girls basketball. I'm Chase Miller alongside Mickey running the camera for us here on this Friday night. Let's take a look at the matchup here this evening. Park River Fordville-Lankin, head coached by John Berg, won 2 of their last 3 contests here, including a win last time out earlier this week on Tuesday, 49-21 at home against Midway Minto. Prior to that, a loss on January 13th at the hands of Stephen Argyle out of the state of Minnesota, 54-31, in which the Aggies were held to a season low in points, and before that, a 20-point win over Drayton Valley Edinburgh here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. After tonight, 3 games in 5 days next week, all against Region 2 competition on Tuesday in Hatton, going up against the Thunder of Hatton Northwood. Thursday at Midway Minto, then on Saturday, a week from tomorrow, hosting Larimore here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Well, for the Thompson Tommies, they're 11-1 on this season, 5-0 in Region 2 play. Thompson, after losing to Kenmare Bullbells back on December the 3rd in mine at 44-35, they rattled off 10 straight wins, including their last 2 contests, a 63-39 defeat at the hands of Mayport CG on January the 12th here in Thompson, then a 72-25 win over Larimore on Tuesday here for the Thompson Tommies. After tonight, Thompson will have a non-region contest against East Grand Forks coming up on Monday here in Thompson, right here on yourliveevent.com. Then Thursday, they'll make their way to Drayton Valley Edinburgh here for head coach Jason Bren and the Thompson Tommies. This is our pregame show brought to you in part by our friends at Irie Insurance. For more information, you can go online to irieins.com. That again is irieins.com for all of your insurance requests. Take a look at the Thompson Tommies 8 state tournament appearances, most recently coming back in 2019 for Thompson in Region 2. The last 3 years, it's been Grafton to win the championship, and Thompson went back-to-back in 18 and 19, while for Park River Fordville-Lankin, 4 state tournament appearances in program history with the co-op here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. They went back-to-back to state back in 2016 and 2017, and we're just under a month away from the Region 2 girls basketball tournament getting underway here as well in the state of North Dakota. We'll take a quick break. When we come back here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll dive into the matchup a little bit more here for Thompson and Park River Fordville-Lankin. Also, take a look at the latest up-to-date Region 2 standings and your out-of-town scoreboard and preview what's to come here throughout the week on yourliveevent.com. And a reminder, the Thompson Tommy boys basketball team is back in action tomorrow in Central Valley as they go up against Hillsborough Central Valley. 11:30 will be the JV with the varsity to tip after that at around 1 o'clock here on yourliveevent.com. We'll continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this here in Thompson.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during the 2022 golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devils Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsborough. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
As we continue here on our Irie Insurance pregame show tonight in Thompson, let's take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard for games this evening here on yourliveevent.com. Cavalier at Hillsborough Central Valley in a Region 2 girls basketball contest. Also tonight in Region 2, Grafton traveling to North Border. Larimore, the Polar Bears, going up against the Thunder of Hillsborough of Hatton Northwood. And then Drayton Valley Edinburgh is going up against Midway Minto. Again, that is your out-of-town scoreboard. The Region 2 standings entering play tonight. The only team in Region 2 without a blemish here in region play. That, again, is the Thompson Tommies at 5-0. Then Mayport CG is 5-1, followed by Cavalier at 6-2. And Grafton is currently fourth right now at 3-1. Tied for fifth is Hatton Northwood and Park River Fordville-Lankin at 4-3. Then you have North Border, Larimore, Drayton Valley, Edinburgh, Midway Minto, and Hillsborough Central Valley here. That is your Region 2 standings in the state of North Dakota. Still to come, we'll get to our starting lineups brought to you in part by our friends with American Crystal Sugar Company. And tomorrow, some intriguing games in Class B girls basketball across the state. You have rugby going to Carrington, the top-ranked Panthers squaring off with receiving votes the Cardinals tomorrow afternoon that is. Then you have number 10 Northern Cass at number 5 Oaks and number 9 Central McLean at Surrey as well. That's all coming up tomorrow here across the state of North Dakota. It's Park River, Fordville-Lankin, and the Thompson Tommies here in Thompson tonight for a Region 2 basketball contest. We'll take a quick break. We're coming up next here on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Moen, your agent with answers.
As we continue here on our pregame show tonight from Thompson, taking a look at the upcoming state tournaments in North Dakota. We're less than a month away from the state wrestling tournament that will be at the Fargadom to open up our winter slate of state tournaments in the state. And then on March the 2nd through the 4th, it'll be the state Class B girls basketball tournament going on in Minot. So all roads lead to the Minot State Dome here in Class B girls basketball this season. Super A will be in Fargo on March 9th through the 11th. Then the State B boys basketball tournament, that'll be in the capital city at the Bismarck Event Center on March 16th through the 18th. That'll be upcoming again here in March in Bismarck. So that's a look at your state tournaments here through February and March in terms of wrestling and basketball. The latest Class B girls basketball poll, as voted on by the State of North Dakota Associated Press, Sportscasters, and Sports Writers Association. The Rugby Panthers with 13 of the 18 first place votes. They're currently number 1, with Thompson number 2 with 4 first place votes. Then the Hawkers of Kenmare Bullbells, they're ranked number 3rd. Shiloh 4 and Oaks number 5. That's your top 5 in the state. Number 6, Central Cass with Mayport CG number 7. 2 teams out of Region 2 in the top 7. Garrison, the Troopers, at number 8, followed by Central McLean 9, and Northern Cass at number 10. Also receiving votes, Bowman County, Kindred, and the Carrington Cardinals. So that is a look at your latest North Dakota Class B girls basketball poll, again in the state of North Dakota. For more information on games throughout the rest of the month and into February, once we get to postseason tournament play, you can do so by going to our website at yourliveevent.com, and then also go to our YouTube channel by searching Your Live Event. Click subscribe, and then you'll get notified for upcoming games and programs, including the Your Live Event Coaches Show every Wednesday night. Latest on that Your Live Event Coaches Show, hearing a one-on-one conversation with Jim Barkemeyer, and alongside with him, Scotty Olson. Scott Olson from Hillsborough Central Valley making an announcement. He's heading from the Burros to the Mayville State Comets coming up here in the fall for collegiate football. So you can check that and more out again on Your Live Event. So a lot of stuff to get to over the next couple of months, and fingers crossed that Mother Nature will allow us to get out into the field for both planting in terms of farming, but on top of that, get out in the field for golf, to softball and baseball, track and field for the spring sports as well. We'll take one more quick break, and we'll put a bow on our Irie Insurance pregame show when we come back. For all of your insurance requests, again, go online to IrieINS.com. That, again, is IrieINS.com. It's the Aggies of Park River Fordville-Lankin at 6-5 on the season, going up against the second-ranked team in the state in the Thompson Tommies tonight here in Thompson with a mark of 11-1. We'll put a bow on our pregame show after this.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Moments away from the starting lineups and the opening tip here tonight in Thompson between the Aggies and the Tommies here on yourliveevent.com. Thompson will be back on Your Live Event again coming up here on Monday in a non-region contest against a team from the state of Minnesota in East Grand Forks. That'll be upcoming here on Monday night. While for Park River Fordville-Lankin, they'll be back in action for a Region 2 contest in Hatton, going up against Hatton Northwood. The Aggies averaging 45 points per game, while defensively giving up 41 per contest through 11 games. While for the Thompson Tommies, through 12 games, they are averaging 66 points per contest, while defensively giving up 46. The Tommies out in their home white uniforms here tonight, while the Aggies, they're out in their all black uniforms here this evening for this Region 2 contest. A win for Park River Fordville-Lankin will propel them to 5-3 in Region 2, while for the Thompson Tommies, that would get them to 6-0 here in Region 2 play. Thompson been awfully good throughout the season. Just one loss here against Kenmare Bowbells. Well, for Park River Fordville-Lankin, they've been a team that's always consistently finds a way to play solid defense, and they will continue to find ways to try to keep themselves in this contest throughout the night and throughout the rest of the season with that defensive effort here this evening. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. For all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. And a reminder, tomorrow coming up here in Central Valley, it'll be the Thompson Tommies and the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros in a boys contest. That'll be at 11:30 for a JV action here on your liveevent.com. We'll take a quick break. We're back after this with the starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company, and the opening tip from Thompson here for Region 2 girls basketball.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
As we get to our starting lineups now, brought to you in part by our friends at American Crystal Sugar Company. They'll go like this: Edison Skibitsky, the 5'6" junior guard. Also from there, Sophia Markinson, the 5'4" senior. You have Greta Wareham, the 5'8" senior guard, alongside with Hannah Halverson here, the 5'11" senior forward, and Megan Larson, the 5'7" senior guard here for the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies under the guidance of head coach Jonathan Berg here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. From there now to the Thompson Tommies, Olivia Dick, a 5'4" senior guard, Sydney Schwabe, a 5'4" junior, Clara Stevens, the 5'10" senior, Kaya Hurst, the 5'6" freshman, and Brenna Morton here for Thompson, the 6' junior forward. So Dick, Schwabe, Stevens, Hurst, and Martin Thompson under the guidance of Jason Bren here, the second-ranked team in the state of North Dakota. That, again, is our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower-owned. That's crystalsugar.com. Again, American Crystal Sugar. Provide your starting lineups. Go online to crystalsugar.com. So one more time for Park River Fordville-Lankin with Skibitsky, Markinson, Wareham, Halverson, and Larson here for the Aggies with a mark of 6 and 5. Park River Fordville-Lankin will be going left to right, while Thompson will be going right to left for 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock in Class B basketball here in the state of North Dakota. As we get this one tipped and underway at 7:28 on a Friday night here on yourliveevent.com, as this one's going to be tapped up and won by the Thompson Tommies, as Thompson will handle it now with Schwabe as she crosses the timeline here. Driving kick action, left-hand side, back to the left of the key. That's Hurst, and she splashes it home for the opening points on our Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. So right off the shoot, Thompson able to come out with the lead, as they will have a half-court trapping defense here trying to get a steal, and they will come up with it. That's Stevens. Stevens leads a 3-on-2. Clara, little Euro step through the paint. Left-handed layup for 2. averaging 7.6 rebounds here in his 5-0 run in the opening 30 seconds for the Tommies. And back-to-back turnovers. Stevens goes the other side, and just too much intended for Hurst there as the Tommies will give it right back. Thompson averaging 66, while defensively giving up 46 points per game. They had a run-and-shoot game at Northern Cass earlier this season where they scored 82, but Northern Cass scored 75 in the win for the Tommies. As this one will go in the front court here with Larson, bounce pass through the paint, stolen away by Stevens. And now for Thompson, they will handle in the front court. Schwabe crossing over right to left, gets to the 10, and uses the window for 2. So far, 3 different players for the Thompson Tommies in the scoring column as they're up 7-0 here in the opening 65 seconds. With it now, it's Skibitsky, the right-hand side. That'll be to Wareham, and then that'll be a traveling violation here for the Aggies. As Thompson right now will look to handle the basketball with Hurst. As the Aggies playing that little pressure man defense at this moment. Stevens tries to get a pass through the paint. It's still loose, getting on the ground here, and ripping it away is going to be Olivia Dick here for Thompson. Ball goes around the horn, left pocket 3. Hurst off the iron, no. Rebound underneath here to Hannah Halverson. The 5'11 senior forward gets the board here for the Aggies. Now it's center court here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Skibitsky, double team comes, finds a teammate here with Larson. Larson at the right wing with the basketball, gets cut off there on the right block as the Aggies looking to get their first bucket of the game, unable to do so with a shot by Greta Wareham. Brenna Martin will collect that offensive rebound. Now it's to Olivia Dick. Dick gives it to Stevens, right-hand side back to Olivia, and then we'll have a traveling violation. 4 turnovers so far here for Park River Fordville-Lankin, 2 for the Thompson Tommies. Also tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, Cavalier at Hillsborough Central Valley in a Region 2 girls basketball contest between the Tornadoes and the Burros. Wareham going hard to the paint. Teardropper off the backboard, no good. And a rebound to Hurst, her first board of the game. Baseball pass, other end of the floor to Stevens. And then a block shot here, and then we're going to actually have a foul. Sophia Markinson might have got enough of the wrist there. And we'll have our first whistle of the game, as this one will come across and actually be on Hannah Halverson. That'll be her first, team's first. 2 shots upcoming for Clara. Stevens, free throw attempt is off the mark. A 53% free throw shooter on the season. As Edison Sage, the 5'4 freshman, will check in. Second on the team in scoring with 11 points per contest. Free throw attempt number 2 by Stevens is good. Clara now at 3 points in the game, and the Thompson Tommies, as they've done throughout a lot of the season, playing with an edge. A little hand check foul here on Thompson, as this will be on the aforementioned Sage. That'll be her first and the team's first. 5:35 left to play here in the opening quarter on a Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and the surrounding communities. Coming up through the screen is Wareham. Wareham's going to get cut off here. Ball gets to the top to Markinson, around the horn left wing. Skibitsky, 3-pointer off the mark, and a board to Olivia Dick. Olivia up the other end of the floor, and good hustle defense by the Aggies there, and Skibitsky hustling back and able to chase down that basketball here for the Aggies, as now it's going to be with Hurst to get it in. With it, driving kick action, left-hand side. Schwabe, triple off the mark, no. Rebound underneath to Stevens. Extra fine right-hand side. Olivia Dick rattles it in for 3. Give Clara Stevens the rebound. Give Olivia Dick 3 points here. And Thompson now with 4 different players in the scoring column. Aggies in the front court with Wareham. Gets cut off at the left short corner, ball to play, and Thompson will bring Brenna Martin back into the game, and Jordan Tozer, the 5'8 sophomore forward. Jordan averaging 3 points and 4 rebounds. Well, for the Aggies, Danielle Thompson, the 5'5 junior forward, will check in. You have Halverson with Larson as well playing on the bottom here. And then the Aggies with Ella Johnson into the game, the 5'9 senior. This on the baseline to Halverson. Halverson rips it through off the window. No, tries a second chance opportunity here. And Hannah then just going to relieve some pressure. Aggies back up top here with Larson. Taking a hard dribble. Megan gets cut off. Now to the baseline of Halverson. Halverson into a little bit of a dead man's alley as the Tommies continue to trap, and they get the steal. This one with Hurst. Hurst has all her time in the world. And the right-handed layup, good for 2. Kaya Hurst now with 5 points here for the Thompson Tommies to lead the floor. And Thompson now up 13-0 here as we reach the midway point of the first quarter. Aggies, and we'll have an over and back violation. The left shoe here of Megan Larson was in the backcourt. That'll be turnover number 6 here on the Aggies. After tonight for both of these teams, the Aggies back in action on Tuesday, while for Thompson back in action on Monday, so a little bit to enjoy the weekend, then get back on the court yet again. Coming through that staggered screen, top of the key spot on 3, tickles a twine. Addison Sage with the triple here for Thompson. And the Tommies have their third 3 of the first quarter. Aggies in the front court here to Danielle Thompson. On the near side, that goes to Megan Larson here. Larson with the step-through pass, but it's stolen away by Martin as this one comes now for Thompson. Olivia Dick, right-hand side, open. Sage, she wants another one, and why not? Addie Sage with another triple, and she's got 6 off the bench for head coach Jason Brend. And we'll have a timeout here in the backcourt. We'll break as well on our Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. It's Thompson 19, Park River Fordville-Lankin scoreless.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Chase Miller alongside with Mickey here tonight in Thompson on YourLiveEvent.com as the Tommies with a 19-point edge here after the timeout by Park River Fordville-Lankin and head coach Joe Berg. This one will go to the right-hand side now as the Aggies will have Madison Bernhoff, the 5'4 sophomore guard in the game. Thompson gets cut off here. Thompson looks for the aforementioned Madison. Back to the top here to Wareham. Greta driving kick action, and then that's going to get stolen away. Sydney Schwabe up the other end of the floor. This one to Addison Sage off the window for 2. Sage with 8 points now to lead the floor for the Thompson Tommies. As Thompson right now has been in full control of the opening 5 minutes of game action. Park River Fordville-Lankin just looking for something to go through that cylinder here with Skibitsky on the drive, and then there's going to be a foul. This will be on the floor. Sydney Schwabe will pick up her first, team second here on Thompson. While for Park River Fordville-Lankin, the Aggies with 1 team foul so far. And a substitution. Sophia Markinson will check back in the game here for the Aggies as Skibitsky will check out. And Markinson will inbound the basketball here as Thompson goes to a little zone defense. Ball to the right-hand side as the Aggies looking to reverse it around the horn. Markinson gives it on the interior, losing it off the left shoe. There is Ella Johnson. It's still loose, and a jump ball possession will go towards the Aggies. So the Aggies will have a chance to do it all over again, but from the other side of the paint on the inbounds. It's Park River Fordville-Lankin. They'll go through that elevator screen up top here to Thompson. Thompson leaves it right-hand side to Markinson. Little dribble handoff now to Bernhoff. As this will go back to the left-hand side to Wareham. Wareham back up top here for the Aggies as we near the 2-minute mark here in the opening quarter on this weaving action for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Shot clock down to 5, shot up, and that shot's going to be off the mark now by Greta Wareham. Ball's loose underneath, and Clara Stevens will come up with it. Clara, other side of the floor now to Sage, and Addison will call it the offense. Sage, right-hand side to Stevens. Clara's going to drive, double team comes. Looks for a teammate, finds one here as that goes to Schwabe, and she hits the bottom of the backboard. Ella Johnson will work with it the other way quickly for the Aggies. This will go to Danielle Thompson. Now back to Markinson. Markinson takes a screen. Thompson able to switch, looking to trap potentially there in the half court. As the Aggies now will be back up top. Bernhoff to the paint. Her shot gets blocked, but they'll say enough of the arm with Sydney, And Schwabe will pick up her second team's third, and the Aggies will go to the free throw line for the first time here tonight. Madison Bernhoff, the 5'4" sophomore, will toe the charity stripe here for the Aggies. First of two right-handed tosses is off the back iron. Thompson will bring Olivia Dick and Kaya Hurst back on the floor, while for the Aggies, they'll return Mega Larson as well, and newly inserted Abby Beneda, the 6-foot junior forward. Second free throw attempt on the way. Rattles out, rebound to Brenna Martin, her second of the contest. Olivia Dick, left-hand side, that'll be to Sage. Back to Olivia around the horn, out to Stevens. Stevens at the right elbow, gives it back up top. This will be Hurst on the drive, left-handed layup for Kaya's good. Kaya Hurst with 7 points now. She averages 11.5 in the team lead in that category on the season, as Hurst tries to get a steal and does. Hurst with a little 2-on-1 action, gives it across the paint. She'll get the assist and give Sage the 2 points. Sage now in double digits with 10. Thompson hanging a quarter so far on Park River Fordville-Lankin in the opening 7 minutes. Aggies left-hand side with it. Markinson now to the left wing. This will be to Bernhoff, and the ball will get tapped out of bounds, and it will be to the team clad in black here tonight with the Aggies. As Park River Fordville-Lankin will inbound the basketball to Markinson. Markinson on the baseline here. Dribbles it back up against his 2-3 zone by the Tommies. Markinson, good ankle cross, able to get to the 10 and then drive it and throw it outside to Wareham, and that ball's going to be out of play, and then we'll have a foul here on Park River Fordville-Lankin. Madison Bernhoff will pick up her first and the team's second. As Thompson right now, about a half-second differential between shot clock and the game clock here at the end of this first quarter. We'll leave it left-hand side to Stevens. Stevens back up top, right-hand side, as that will be to Hurst. Now we'll leave it to the right wing here to Olivia Dick. Dick, nice pass on the interior to Stevens. Nice find by Olivia. Clara is the beneficiary of that 2 points. She's now got 5. Park River Fordville-Lankin here with Megan Larson. Larson on the baseline, now right-hand side to Markinson. Markinson in the paint. Aggies got to try to get a shot off. They do before the buzzer. Shots off the mark. Olivia Dick gets the rebound, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. It's Thompson Tommies up by 27.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during the 2022 golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devil's Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsborough. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Out-of-town scoreboard, Cavalier leads Hillsborough Central Valley in the second quarter, 27-8 right now. The Tornadoes over the Burros in Region 2 girls basketball. On our Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, Thompson right now with the edge, led by the 10 points of Addison Sage so far. Tommy's right-hand side of Tozer. Now it goes to Hurst. Back to the right wing. This will be to Schwabe. Schwabe driving kick action to Olivia Dick. 3 off the mark, and we'll have a foul here on the Thompson Tommies. This one will come across. There's Stevens. That'll be her first, the team's fourth. Thompson in the first 8 minutes hit 4 3-pointers, and they out-rebounded the Aggies by 4, 7-3. Park River Fordville-Lankin, 9 turnovers. Thompson with 2 in the opening 8 minutes. As the Aggies looking to get that first elusive bucket right now with Markinson. Markinson leaves it left wing to Wareham. Wareham trying to back her defender down in Tozer there. Nice pass across the paint. Threading the needle as Hannah Halverson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So this foul comes across on Thompson. That'll be their 5th. as a team. Olivia will pick up her first, and 2 shots here for the senior forward and Hannah Holverson. Free throw of 2 is good. Second free throw attempt on the way here for the Aggies. Now 1 of 3 from the foul line. Second attempt rattles out. We'll have a lane violation here as they'll give it to the Thompson Tommies here. And the Aggies will pick up a little full court pressure defense with Schwabe in the backcourt here is Thompson. Across the timeline here with Sydney. This goes to left-hand side. Stevens at the left wing. Clara looking, open. Tozer, 3-pointer off the back tab long. Rebound here, though, to Olivia Dick. Dick, 15-footer. Olivia short off the front iron, and here comes Park River Fordville-Lankin. Since Skibitsky picks up her first rebound of the game. She leaves it now to the baseline to Wareham. Wareham drives in the interior here. Shot is partially deflected on the way up with Halverson, but she stays with it. And Halverson now has all 3 points here for the Aggies. 3 points and 3 rebounds for the senior. Stevens in the front court for Thompson, right-hand side, as this would be to Schwabe. Back up top to Olivia Dick on the interior. Stevens, kick out right-hand side. Schwabe, right pocket 3, off the back tab, and it's now Greta Wareham here for the rebound, her first. Aggies with it. Skibitsky on the near sideline. And she's going to get walled off there by Kaya Hurst. This to the right baseline here to Greta Wareham. And that'll be off of Halverson's right knee. And good hands there by Jordan Tozer for the turnover. Coming up, we'll get to our halftime show, take a look at the first half numbers, keep you apprised of other scores going on across tonight. A very busy night on YourLiveEvent.com. We're in Hankinson for boys basketball, Storhog Invitational for wrestling in Lisbon, some more wrestling in Minnesota as well. Busy night again on YourLiveEvent.com. Hurst driving kick, Tozer with it. Left-hand side now to Schwabe. Schwabe with the shot clock winding to 13 seconds around the horn. Hurst tickles a twine. Kaya Hurst, the second Thompson Tommy in double digits. She's got 10, and Addison Sage has 10. And this will go off the hands here of Megan Larson for a turnover with the Aggies. As Ella Johnson returns here for Park River Fordville-Lankin, Brenna Martin will come back on the floor here for the Thompson Tommies. And you'll have Addison Sage as well. Thompson, 27 points in that first quarter, held the Aggies scoreless. So far, all 3 points for Park River Fordville-Lankin for Hannah Halverson. This one with Martin on the inside. Trying to get in front was Hannah Halverson, and that's who's going to pick up the foul. Hannah, her second, team's third. Madison Bernhoff has the other foul here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. As the Tommies to inbound it. This one, left wing, open. Olivia Dick, 3-pointer, no. Rebound, put back, yes, by Martin. Brenna Martin just used the window there with the left hand. Her third rebound, her first bucket of the night. And Thompson right now, every one of their starting 5 with a field goal. As Park River Fordville-Lankin with Skibitsky leaves it back here, as that's going to be with Ella Johnson. Left wing now to Megan Larson as she gets walled off there by Olivia Dick. Aggies with it with 15 seconds on the shot clock here with Ella Johnson. Looks for a teammate here as the Tommies have played man pressure defense for a majority of this contest. And this will be a turnover here with Edison Skibitsky. So Skibitsky picks up the turnover here for the Aggies, but Park River Fordville-Lankin a little different from the first quarter to the second quarter. Linking up a full court pressure man defense here. Markinson on the guard of Sage. This one goes to Hurst. Hurst kick out right-hand side. Tozer right wing 3. That one swirls out, and a rebound here to Ella Johnson, her second. Now for the Aggies, we'll see if they can get something brewing here in the offensive front court. As Park River Fordville-Lankin looking to drive left-handed layup off the window, no on the shot by Larson. Rebound, though, by Jordan Tozer. Thompson, 15-footer on the way for Olivia Dick, and then we're going to have a foul, as this will be on Brenna Martin trying to get the loose ball. Hannah Halverson had the position, so Brenna picks up her first in the team 6. Next one will put Park River Fordville-Lankin in the bonus, as Schwabe and Stevens return to the floor here for the Thompson Tommies. Madison Bernhoff back on now for Park River Fordville-Lankin with Danielle Thompson as well. Aggies will bring in the front court here. As this will be with Bernhoff. She'll get to the paint. Shot's going to be off the mark, but stays with it here and collects the offensive rebound. Jumper off the window from the free throw line for Danielle Thompson. Thompson with her first field goal here as the Aggies get the points. Martin tries to answer, and she does quickly. Brenna Martin, nice-looking jumper, and when you can get a forward to do that and space the floor and hit a 15, 16-footer, that really helps out the offense anytime in the half court. For the Aggies, open for a moment there was going to be Halverson. Halverson, though, drives to the paint. She uses the window for two. Hannah Halverson now with 5 of the 7 points for the Aggies. Thompson up the near sideline with Olivia. Ball gets skipped right-hand side to Sage. Extra pass to Stevens. Clara goes to the paint off the window and count it. Clara Stevens now with 7 points, and she has the and one opportunity. Foul coming across on Ella Johnson, her first. That'll be a team's 4th, and Stevens goes to the free throw line where Clara's 1 of 2 so far here today. She shot the only free throws for Thompson on this Friday night. Stevens for the and one opportunity. Free throw attempt is good. Up by 30 here for the Thompson Tommies as we're just over 3 minutes away to get to our halftime show in a game that's gone 20 minutes so far here in Thompson. On this weaving action again goes the Aggies, left-hand side of Bernhoff. Bernhoff gets cut off, now to Thompson. Thompson with it at the free throw line, taking a couple hard dribbles is Halverson. Stop shot, the shot's going to be blocked on the way with Megan Larson as Thompson now will work with it in the front court. Schwabe on the left wing to Stevens around the horn. Olivia Dick with it now at the top of the key. Back to left-hand side, shot fake by Schwabe, looking to Martin. Thompson trying to get it, this to Brenna Martin here. Shot off the left block, no. Rebound to Ella Johnson, her 3rd for the Aggies. Park River Fordville-Lankin in the front court with Thompson. Thompson gives it up top. The Aggies will go hard down the paint, bounce pass across. This will be to Ella Johnson off the window for 2. Give Megan Larson the assist. Ella Johnson will take the 2 points, and we'll have a timeout here on the floor with 2:28 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And we'll break with them here. It's Thompson up 37-9.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Reminder, we'll have the Thompson Tommies and the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros tomorrow in Central Valley for Region 2 boys basketball tomorrow afternoon here on yourliveevent.com as Thompson will bring this one in the front court here to the baseline as they make a wholesale of a line sale of substitutions as Tozer leaves it right-hand side open as Hurst, right wing 3 on the way. That rattles in. Kaya Hurst with the triple, her 3rd made 3 of the contest, now with 13 on the night here for the 5'6" freshman guard here in Hurst. Aggies with Thompson, gets to the paint. Thompson off the window, rattles out, and a board here to Claire Calling, 5'7" freshman. Calling with it now in the front court, leaves it back to Hurst, back up top as they reverse around the horn. Tozer, 3-pointer off the back tab, no. Follows her own shot, though. Good job by Jordan, top of the key. Calling 3-pointer, no, but she follows her own shot. Now it goes left-hand side. Tozer, 16-footer, rattles out. And trying to get on the inside. The Tommies handle it for a moment with Omdom. And then it's going to be back here to Park River Fordville-Lankin. Aggies, Skibitsky back to Bernhoff here. Bernhoff lost it through the wickets, and it will be a turnover here on Park River Fordville-Lankin. Thompson now to Calling in the front court here for the Tommies. Right-hand side as this will be to Andy Schwab. Back between the rings to Hurst. Driving kick to Schwab here. Back up top, Tozer. Takes a dribble now to Hurst. Hurst finds a teammate. Calling just inside the 3-point line off the front iron. And ball still loose in the paint. And it will be with Park River Fordville-Lankin for a moment. Then we'll have a timeout here with Jonathan Berg as he's able to save the possession for Park River Fordville-Lankin with 53.7 seconds left to play in the first half. We'll keep it here as the Tommies lead by 31 points. Up next for Thompson, a game with East Grand Forks on Monday, then at Drayton Valley Edinburgh on Tuesday. Some notable games left for the Tommies. Number 1 rugby on February the 4th. And then they have games with Hatton Northwood, Mayport, CG the second time around, and Roseau still left. Well, for Park River Fordville-Lankin, they're going to be busy next week. Games on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at Hatton Northwood and Hatton on Tuesday. Travel to Midway Minto on Thursday, then host the Polar Bears of Larimore on Saturday for Park River Fordville-Lankin. So they will have a very busy week upcoming for the Aggies. Biggest question anytime once we get to the month of February and girls basketball in Class B, can you win 3 games in 4 days once you get to the region tournament? That Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the normal schedule. Jumper on the way for the Aggies. 13-footer hit by number 13, Danielle Thompson. She's got 4. And now Thompson can hold for the final shot of the first half if they so desire. Calling now to Sage. Sage leaves it left-hand side. Back up top here, open. Tozer, top of the key, 3 off the mark. No. All of them will try to come up with the offensive board. Instead, it goes to the Aggies here and Sophia Markinson. Now it's with the Aggies in the front court, as it'll be with Thompson. Near side right through the hands of Markinson, and we'll have a turnover on Park River Fordville-Lankin. It's right in front of the student section here in Thompson, and so the Tommies will try to go 3/4 of the floor with Addison Sage. Sage crosses the timeline here, top of the key, tries to get the shot off, unable to do so, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. After one half of play, it's second-ranked Thompson 40, Park River Fordville-Lankin, the Aggies 11. Our halftime show is coming up next on our Chris Moen Agency Insurance scoreboard. Again, it's the Thompson Tommies up by 29.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Moen, your agent with answers.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
On our halftime show, the Thompson Tommies lead at 40-11 here in Thompson. Thompson 27 points in the first quarter, 13 points in the second. Park River Fordville-Lankin, the Aggies scoreless in the opening 8 minutes and had 11 points in the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the numbers, team numbers goes like this. Thompson, 6 players in the scoring column, 2 of 3 from the free throw line with 6 threes and 14 rebounds. They have 3 turnovers. For Park River Fordville-Lankin, the Aggies right now with 3 players in the scoring column. 1 of 4 from the stripe with 10 rebounds here for the Aggies and 14 turnovers for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Thompson led by the 13 points of Kaya Hurst. You have 10 points by Edison Sage. Sage with 2 threes. Hurst currently with 3 threes. From there, 8 points for Clara Stevens, 2 of 3 from the foul line and a couple of rebounds. You have 4 points by Brenna Martin with 3 boards, 3 points by Olivia Dick, and 2 points for Sydney Schwabe. Again, Thompson led by the 13 of Hurst and the 10 of Addie Sage. For the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies, they're led in the first half numbers with Hannah Hoverson with 5 points. She's 1 of 2 from the line with 3 rebounds. 4 points with Danielle Thompson. And then 2 points here for Ella Johnson. Thompson, 2 points and 3 rebounds. Again, Thompson led by 13 with Kaya Hurst, while for Park River Fordville-Lankin, they are led by the 5 points of Hannah Halverson. At the half, it's the Thompson Tommies up 42-11. When we come back, we'll take a look at that out-of-town scoreboard and more. That's all still to come on our halftime show here in Thompson for Region 2 Class B girls basketball.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online firststatebanks.com.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Let's take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard here in Region 2, also on yourliveevent.com tonight in Central Valley. Cavalier leads the Burros 36-13 at the half, and Hatton Northwood all over Larimore right now, 62-15 at the half in Region 2 girls basketball. Class A, Grand Forks Red River leads Fargo South 52-15 at the half here tonight in Class A girls basketball. And after one quarter play in Enderlin in Class B boys hoops, it's Northern Cass 11, Enderlin 10. Again, we'll continue to give you out-of-town scores as they continue to come in here on our halftime show tonight. In this one, Park River Fordville-Lankin led by the 5 points with Hannah Halverson on the opposite end. Here for the Thompson Tommies, they are led by the 13 points with Kaya Hurst and the 10 with Addison Sage. If you're looking for some wrestling action this weekend, the Storehog Invite down in Lisbon. Brent Dick on the call for you on that one. Joel Morgan will join him tomorrow night. That again going on early in the morning. You can have breakfast and wrestling tomorrow here on yourliveevent.com. Smattering of basketball throughout as well. And then in a couple weeks, it really starts getting down to the finer points. We'll figure out who will be officially the seeds in the region tournament and how certain teams will navigate their way, trying to, one, get to the Betty, winning a play-in game, and number two, from that particular juncture, trying to get to the Minot State Dome, winning their respective region in the state of North Dakota. Park River Fordville-Lankin 6-5 on the season. Thompson, the number 2 ranked team, currently at 11-1 here on this season as well. The Aggies and the Tommies, second half action from Thompson coming up next on our scoreboard, brought to you in part by Chris Moe with Nodak Insurance Company, serving Thompson and the surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance requests. It's Thompson as they've led wire to wire so far, 40-11. Second half action is next here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Also on YourLiveEvent.com tonight, a good one brewing down in Hankinson at the half. It's number 2 Central Cass 32, Hankinson 29. That's in Class B boys basketball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com as well. Mike Lowell, Jake Watroba down in Hankinson. So that currently just went to the half. So a good one brewing again down in Hankinson. Chase Miller and Mickey with you here from Thompson, North Dakota as the Tommies. If they can hang on with this result, they would get to their 12th win of the season. While for the Park River Fordville-Lankins, looking to avoid to go to the 500 mark with a loss, that would be at 6-6. Aggies right now will inbound the basketball with Sophia Markinson to start this second half of play. You have Skibitsky on the floor as well. A little 1-4 set. Hannah Halverson and Greta Wareham and Megan Larson, the original starting five. Off the staggered screen, Addie tries to get the three off, does, but a miss, and now it's Olivia Dick with the rebound, her fourth. Clara Stevens goes the other way for the and one. Skibitsky picks up the foul, her first, team's first, and Stevens will go to the foul line. Now Thompson has 3 different players in double digits here tonight. Stevens has shot all the free throw attempts here for Thompson this evening, and she's 3 of 4. Now with 11, and for Park River Fordville-Lankin, they trail it by 32, as that's going to be Skibitsky. Gets cut off here by Markinson. Markinson, the right wing, back to Addison. Addison across the paint, good defense. And her hand on that one was Kaya Hurst, enough to get it out of play and reset the defense here for Thompson as they will go to the 2-3 zone. This one, left-hand side. Back up top now to Sophia Markinson to the baseline. With it, back to Markinson here at the left wing. Markinson looks to drive and kick, does right wing to Larson. Megan Larson gets the shot up with the left hand, and Martin tries to corral it, unable to do so as Halverson stole it away from her. Hannah Halverson now with 7 points and 4 rebounds to lead the floor for the Aggies, and the seniors putting in a productive night here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Hurst at the right wing, back up top, high post touch, looking for the high-low. Martin to Stevens for 2. Clara with all 5 points in the half here for Thompson early in the opening 70 seconds. Aggies will handle it with Wareham. Back up top now, that's to Skibitsky. Skibitsky back between the circles to Greta. Play a little hot potato. Right wing now to Markinson. Markinson gets off at the right short corner as they're looking to spin. Kick, left wing Larson. Larson gives it back up top now to Wareham. Wareham with it at the right wing. Free throw line extended to Skibitsky. To Markinson down the paint across, and the shot losing it on the way up was Halverson there, partially deflected as well here from Martin, and now it's going to be a board on the way to Clara Stevens. Thompson with Schwami. Stevens at the elbow across the paint here to Olivia Dick. Ball gets skipped on a line right to Hurst. Kaya goes on the baseline, the teardrop off the side of the backboard, no good, and with it now it's Skibitsky. As in the front court skips it to Wareham. Wareham at the free throw line. Teardrop runner, no. Halverson tries to collect the offensive rebound. Throws it up and got it to go. Found the bottom of the net here for Hannah Halverson. That's a shot you like to throw in pig. Go from the bottom of the hoop, take a couple steps out, and have a teardropper. She's got 9. Up and over, pass on the high-low here goes on to play with Larson batting out of bounds for the Aggies. As Sage will check in here as Thompson will go to a little bit more of a guard-oriented lineup with Stevens checking out and Addison coming in. Hurst to inbound it as she does right-hand side. Bounce pass open. Sage left of the key. 3 was halfway down, no good. And getting the rebound is Skibitsky. That's going to be her third of the contest here. It's a 30-point margin for the Thompson Tommies in this third quarter play as they get the steal. Cindy Schwabe will handle it, and then we'll have a foul here in the backcourt. Foul on Park River Fordville-Lankin with Sophia Markinson, her first and the team's second. Park River Fordville-Lankin with their first turnover the second half, 15th so far here tonight. Sage, right-hand side to Hurst. Back up top as they reverse it around. Left wing to Schwabe here. Back to Olivia Dick. 4-on-1 in offense. The one is Martin. Martin gets the basketball here in the paint. This one comes across. Open now. Left wing is Olivia Dick. High post touch by Martin. Takes the power dribble. Looks for the step through. Does and gets the shooter's roll to go. Brenna Martin with 6 points. A nice move as well. 10 feet from the paint. Able to have the step through and come with the 2 points. Park River Fordville-Lankin lost it on her way up. There was Megan Larson. Martin up the other side of the floor to Sage. Left-handed layup, no. Rebound here by Schwabe. Ball out of play, and it will go to Thompson. Substitution is Claire Stevenson alongside Jordan Tozer will check in for the Tommies, while Ella Johnson returns to the floor for Park River Fordville-Lankin here, and the Aggies and Danielle Thompson as well, the 5'5 junior. Right-hand side, Olivia Dick on the baseline. Coming through is Sage, nothing there. Coming across is Hurst. Nice pass inside the paint. What a find by Olivia Dick there on that little left-handed slip pass. And we'll have the foul coming across with Thompson. Her first, the third on the Aggies as Hurst goes to the free throw line. 62% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw attempt on the first is off the mark. Now for Thompson, 3 of 5 from the charity stripe as a team. Second free throw attempt here for Kaya. Trying to get her 14th point of the night, and does. Kaya Hurst now with 14 to lead the floor here for the Thompson Tommies, and you have 13 with Clara Stevens. And we'll have a traveling violation on the Aggies. Substitution for Park River Fordville-Lankin, Madison Bernhoft here. The 5'4 sophomore guard will come in. As Thompson right now with Hurst gives it back up top with Olivia Dick. Dick at the left wing Stage. Gonna look to drive and kick. There's the drive. There's the kick. Stevens jumper. No. Rebound on the inside. That'll be Greta Wareham, her second. Wareham then with it in the front court. As it'll go to Megan Larson, and jumping the pass lane. Here is Thompson with Olivia Dick. Dick's going to spin off the right block. Got it to go. Olivia now with 5 points here for the senior guard. Came in averaging almost 11 points per game with 4 assists. Bounce pass on the inside. Tozer almost gets it. Now it goes back on the interior. This one off the window for Ella Johnson, no. And a rebound for Clara Stevens. That's going to be her fourth. Thompson, Olivia Dick, ball gets skipped, left pocket 3 for Sage. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Addison Sage now with 13 points, and for Thompson, that's their 7th-3 here of the game. 53-15 here on our Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moan agency scoreboard, and Hurst gets down to the floor to get the steal. Now to Olivia Dick, bounce pass across the paint, and this one will be a foul here on the Aggies. 4th foul here as a team for Park River Fordville-Lankin. The first on Megan Larson, as you're going to have Madonna Abbey back in the game here for the Aggies, as Cindy Schwabe and Brenna Martin return here for the Thompson Tommies. There's Stevens, left-hand side open, left pocket. Cindy Schwabe will shoot the 3, long. Rebound, Martin on the one hand. Martin will corral it. Now it works on the inside with Stevens. Stevens back left wing. Another open opportunity here for Schwabe. No. Rebound tossled out, and then it's going to be Sage with it, and Sage will shoot it, and she buries it. Addison Sage now with 15 points. Under 3 minutes play here in the third quarter. The Thompson Tommies, their largest lead of the game here at 40. And we'll have a timeout here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. We'll break with them. It's the Thompson Tommies up by 40 points.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during the 2022 golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Well, the Thompson Tommies trying to win their 11th straight game here and trying to improve to 12-1 on the season. So far, wins against Central Cass, Northern Cass, Grafton, Kindred, and Mayport CG. Some notable wins so far this season for Thompson. For Park River Fordville-Lankin coming into play tonight, they were tied with Hatton Northwood for 5th in Region 2. Both teams 4-3 against Region 2 competition here. Hatton Northwood at the half again led 62-15 over Larimore. So with that result, if that continues to hold as well, that means Park River Fordville-Lankin will be a game behind the Thunder for 5th place in Region 2. Handling that basketball was Schwabe there, and getting the steals going to be Tozer. Schwabe now in the backcourt. Tries to get it across for a 10-second count. Good job weaving her way was Markinson, making it difficult. Tozer at the right baseline now to Stevens. Stevens back to Tozer here. Taking a couple of dribbles down the paint, kick to Sage. Sage bounce pass on the interior to Stevens off the left block off the mark, and a rebound here to Abby. Beneda able to get the rebound there for the Aggies. And now Park River Fordville-Lankin will have an over and back violation, or was it tipped? As they'll come across here and see if it was tipped. If it was tipped, it will be an inadvertent whistle, and the Aggies will retain possession in front of the scores table. Otherwise, it will be a turnover. So they're going to say it was a tip ball, and ball will stay with Park River Fordville-Lankin. As the shot clock now down to 12 seconds. Aggies, right-hand side with it. As this with 2 minutes left in the third quarter around the horn. Shot clock down to single digits here to 4-3. They got to get a shot off. Markinson doesn't see the shot clock, and that's a violation here on Park River Fordville-Lankin. So there's the turnover here for the Aggies. As for Thompson, we'll continue to work with this full court little token pressure defense. Jordan Tozer, the sophomore, able to clear some pressure, and now it's Schwabe in the front court. Schwabe to Stevens. Stevens to the baseline to Sage. Back to Clara here at the right wing. Clara drives across to Tozer. Tozer leaves it now to Schwabe. Back to the right baseline for Thompson. Sage. Tozer, left wing. Tozer skips it to Stevens. Stevens gets cut off on the right short corner across the paint to Martin Open. Tozer left pocket. 3! Rattle it in. Jordan Tozer with the triple. Her first bucket here of the half. And Thompson Tommies continue to outstretch this lead. Markinson between the rings here, right-hand side of the baseline now. That's going to be to Thompson. Thompson going to a little 2-3 zone. Danielle Thompson here for Park River Fordville-Lankin gets cut off. Chance at a three-pointer here for Skibitsky. Nothing there now to Markinson. Ball goes left-hand side to Mineta. Back to the left wing to Markinson here. Shot clock again down to single digits as they'll have to get a shot off quickly here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Danielle Thompson with 2 gets the shot off, and that goes. Thompson with her third field goal. She's got 6 points now for the Aggies. The Thompson Tommies, they'll bring the front court here to Sydney Schwabe. Left short corner, Claire Stevens to Martin. Brenna takes the power dribble across the paint, and there's a foul. Brenna Martin, a 67% free throw shooter, will go to the line here to shoot the pair. So far, Thompson in this contest, 4 of 6 from the free throw line as a team. That's the second foul on Ella Johnson, and the team's 5th. First of 2 for Martin is good. Martin now with 7 points. Second chance opportunity as Brenna's right on her season average for scoring. As second toss for Martin is good as well. So Brenna Martin goes 2 of 2 from the line. Substitutions here for the Aggies as Greta Wareham will come on the floor. Also, Hannah Holverson will check in. And Megan Larson. Aggies with 6 points here in the quarter, while for Thompson, currently a 20 spot here for the Tommies. In the front court here for Park River Fordville-Lankin, Skibitsky. We'll wait till it gets to under 10 seconds. Right-hand side, now that goes to Megan Larson. Larson with 5, with 4. Right-hand side now to Wareham with 3. With 2, Wareham's got to get a shot off. Pulls up from 16 feet. Can't get it to go, and that's how we'll end our third quarter. Play after 3 quarters from Thompson. It's the Tommies up 60-17 on our Chris Moan Agency Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devil's Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsboro. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at ireins.com. IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Final quarter of play here in Thompson, 60-17 here for the Thompson Tommies, led by the 15 of Addie Sage, while for Park River Fordville-Lankin, they're led by the 9 points of Hannah Halverson. Thompson with hers, back to the top here to Sydney Schwabe. Interior now to Claire Stevens. Stevens, the right-hand side jumper by Martin on the way, and she gets that shot to go. We've seen that 15-foot shot here for Brenna, and Thompson now is her 4th player in double digits. Martin with 10, 13 by Stevens, 14 with Hurst, and 15 again with Sage, and there's a turnover. Nice hustle back defense, though, by Megan Larson here for Park River Fordville-Lankin as the Aggies get the steal. And now we're into mercy rule here in the 4th quarter as well. So running time in Class B basketball, girls or boys, when the score is 30 points or greater going into the final 8 minutes. The clock will only stop with timeouts on the floor. Right-hand side, 3-pointer on the way off the mark. No good with Greta Wareham. Rebound on the way to Olivia Dick. Up their end of the floor. Here's Kaya Hurst. Right-handed shot. No. Martin put back. Martin can't get it to go. It's still loose underneath. And coming up with it will be Larson. Aggies in the front court. Up and over past Larson on the interior as that one will go to Halverson off the window. No. And Hurst corrals the rebound. Hurst up the floor to Olivia Dick. Dick goes to the paint, off the window for 2. Olivia Dick now with 7 points here in the Thompson Tommies, just coming at you like an avalanche from start to finish against opposition this season. Showing you the reason why they're ranked number 2 in the state with that athleticism on the floor and the speed to boot. Aggies bounce pass left short corner here. Nice move on the way for Hannah Halverson. She's got double digits now with 11. Able to go left to right across the paint and finish with the reverse shot to boot. Stevens, right pocket. Thompson, left-hand side to Olivia Dick here. Looking for it up top now to Stevens, and there's a traveling violation on Thompson. Contest that started just over 50 minutes ago here. Park River Fordville-Lankin, Ella Johnson will check in as the Aggies and Tommies will make wholesale substitutions here. Danielle Thompson on the floor. With her, you're going to see Lily Skibitsky, the younger sister of Addison, as well. Madison Bernhoff returns, and Abby Beneda as well here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Tozer back on the floor. You have Andy Schwab, Olivia Dick, Addison Sage back on the floor. Also with Claire Calling here for the Thompson Tommies. As this will go to the baseline. Jumper on the way for Park River Fordville-Lankin's no good. And a rebound to Thompson. That's to Schwab. Andy Schwab with the rebound. Calling in the front court to Tozer. Back up top here. Calling leaves it right wing. Thought about it with Sage. Back to Tozer around the horn. Open. Left pocket 3. Calling off the iron no. And then the ball's going to be won by the Aggies. Madison Bernhoff gets her 2nd rebound of the contest. Omdem also into the game now for the Thompson Tommies. Aggies will get this one off, and we'll have 2 shots upcoming. Madison Biernoff will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul comes across on Thompson. That will be their first of this second half. The foul comes on Sage, her second. 2 shots. Aggies 1 of 4 from the free throw line as a team. Now 2 of 5. Bernhoff will go to the free throw line to shoot her second right-handed toss. Madison able to go 2 for 2 from the line here for Park River. Fordville-Lankin. Least amount of points the Aggies have scored was earlier here this about 8 days ago against Stephen Argyle. That was 31 points. Actually, a week ago to the date. 3-pointer here for Thompson off the mark by Sage, but a rebound by Colleen, her third. Interior, this will be again with Obdam. Now back up top. Schwab, bounce pass to the left-hand side, tiptoe on the end line, right-handed scoop off the mark by Sage, but an offensive rebound, kick out left wing, 3, Tozer got it. Tozer, that's her second triple here, and for Thompson, they're 9-3 of the contest. The Tommies right at their season average and some with 67. Their season average is 66. Ball goes out of play, and this one will be awarded to Thompson. Substitution here as the Aggies will go down the bench a little bit as well. Allison Goodmanson, the 5'8 freshman, will check in now for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Also Emma Porter, the 5'9 sophomore forward. Thompson here with Colleen. Left wing, back up top, Tozer. Up and over pass looking for it with Ubdam. And ball will be out of play. So 3 turnovers in the first half, 3 in the second half here for Thompson, as well as the Aggies with Lily Skibitsky will bring in the front court. Just an 8th grader here for head coach Jonathan Berg. This one, left-hand side to Goodmanson. Goodmanson left wing finds a teammate to Bernhoff. Bernhoff playing a 2-man game with Goodmanson off the window for 2. Allison Goodmanson, the freshman forward, gets in the scoring column here for the Aggies. Thompson in the front court, right-hand side Tozer. Tozer back to the right wing now to Colleen. Calling to the baseline as this will go to Sage. Left pocket 3, off the mark, no. Rebound, though, by Andy Schwab. Her third of the game. Calling 15-footer, got it to go. Claire Calling with 2 points here. Now for the Aggies. Skibitsky, right-hand side. Back up top, trying to get the steal with Sage, and she does. Sage will take it coast-to-coast, layup for 2. Sage now with 17 points as we near the 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Park River Fordville-Lankin with Madison Bernhoff here. Bernhoff leaves it right-hand side to Beneda. Beneda at the right wing. Back up top now to Skibitsky. Skibitsky to Beneda here. Shot clock with 15 seconds. Bernhoff to Beneda. Back to the top of the key to Goodmanson. 3-pointer, going to be long. Ball will go out of play and towards the Thompson Tommies. Still to come on our post-game show. We'll name you our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Also our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play or Players of the Game. That's all still to come here on our post-game show, and we'll hear from a couple particulars as well on this contest. As Thompson, with this result, will improve to 6-0 in the region, 12-1 on the season. Tozer lost the basketball here, and there'll be a turnover with with the Thompson Tommies. For Park River Fordville-Lankin, they'll drop to 6-6 on the season and 4-4 in Region 2 play, that is. Sage in the front court, right-hand side as this will go now to Schwab. Schwab at the right wing, back up top to Colleen. Around the horn to Addison Sage. Sage to Tozer. Tozer looking to go hard down the paint. Does, layup for 2. Jordan Tozer now with 8 points on the second half here for Thompson. As Park River Fordville-Lankin will handle this one. Madison Bernhoff, left-hand side. Skibitsky to the free throw line, gives it on the 2-man game on the interior to Emma Porter. Ball out of play, and this will go on a turnover here for Park River Fordville-Lankin. As Thompson slated to inbound this one, and all they need to do now is bring in the front court. And this one will be wrapped up. Don't need to get a shot off with the shot clock off, so they can just kind of play keep away here for the Thompson Tommies. Thompson next up Monday night, hosting the Green Wave of East Grand Forks here in Thompson on Monday night on YourLiveEvent.com. Well, for Park River Fordville-Lankin, they will travel to Hatton on Tuesday night for a date with the Hatton Northwood Thunder. Thompson Tommies led wire to wire here tonight in Thompson, and they pick up the win by a final of 73-23 on our Chris Moen Agency Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Again, your final in Thompson tonight. The second-ranked Thompson Tommies win it by 50. Our post-game show is coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Moen, your agent with answers.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
As we come back here on our post-game show, the Thompson Tommies win it here tonight, 73-23. It's now time to name you our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge Energy, energy for life. And, well, that is just a combination play here for the Thompson Tommies. Addison Sage off the bench with 17 points to lead the floor here. She's going to be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game with 17 for the freshman guard off the bench here for head coach Jason Bren and the Thompson Tommies. Enbridge Energy, energy for life. Life takes energy. EnbridgeEnergy.com for career opportunities. Again, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. From there to our RDK Enterprises feature precision players of the game. Well, for Park River Fordville-Lankin, the double digits of Hannah Halverson, 11 points and 9 rebounds here for the senior. While for the Thompson Tommies, you also had 14 points for Kaya Hurst, 13 here for Clara Stevens, and 10 points for Brenna Martin. That is just a combination that is just tough to guard here in Region 2 girls basketball and also throughout the state. So those are our RDK Enterprises feature precision players of the game. Get ready for the spring planting season with RDK Enterprises. From maintenance, parts, and upgraded options, they can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and let RDK Enterprises meet the challenge with you. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. Again, that's our RDK Enterprises players of the game. Final numbers in this one. Thompson, 8 players in the scoring column, 9 threes. They went 6 of 8 from the foul line with 24 rebounds, 7 turnovers here for Thompson. For Park River Fordville-Lankin, 5 players in the scoring column, 3 of 6 from the line. They did not hit a 3, 17 rebounds and 26 turnovers here for the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies. For Thompson, individual numbers, 17 points with Sage, 14 points with Kaya Hurst, 13 by Stevens, and 10 by Brenna Martin. You had 8 points then along for Jordan Tozer, 7 points for Olivia Dick, and 2 points here for Cindy Schwabe, and 2 points as well for Colleen here for Thompson. For Park River Fordville-Lankin, they were led by the 11 here of Hannah Halverson. You had 6 points for Danny Thompson, 2 points by Bernhoff, 2 along the way for Ella Johnson, and 2 by Allison Goodmanson as well. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from some of the winners in this one with the Thompson Tommies winning it by 50.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online firststatebanks.com.
Join us now, one of our RDK Enterprises players of the game. That, again, is Kaya Hurst here for the freshman guard with 14 points, 3 threes in this one. And Kaya able to start off right off the bat, able to come out quickly. What does that do for you guys just on the floor when you're able to get up early and kind of get in a groove?
It starts our team with, energy, and it helps us play with energy throughout the rest of the game.
And then how fun has it been where anybody on any given night can be the one that gets the hot hand? You know, Addison comes off the bench. She can score double digits yourself. You had 4 players tonight able to get 10 points or more. What's that balance been like?
It's been really good throughout the season so far that we know we have players we can rely on. If someone's not doing so well, we know that there's someone else that can help bring the team up.
And in a game like this, when everyone's able to play, contribute, how much is that, whether it's a freshman or to a senior, just to see this team continue to grow, in the month of January?
It's really nice, and it's that it'll help out the seniors, and there's freshmen that will help out, keep the team going and get the game done together.
And final thing for you, Kai, before we let you go, you got a couple more weeks left here of the regular season. You got East Grand Forks right back here in this gym on Monday. What do you want to keep moving forward with this Thompson Tommy team? There's still a lot of basketball left, but what do you hope to keep from this game and take moving forward?
We just need to keep the pedal down and keep on moving.
Hey, Kai, thanks so much for your time and best of luck throughout the rest of the season.
Thank you.
We'll go from there to head coach Jason Bren. We'll allow him to sneak in as well here for the Thompson Tommies as a second-ranked Thompson again. Now 12-1 on the season, 6-0 in Region 2 play here, and winners of 11 straight games as well here for Thompson. While for Park River Fordville-Lankin, they dropped to now 6-6 on the season and 4-4 in Region 2 play. And Jason Bren, head coach of the Thompson Tommies, join us now. And kind of talking with Kaya there, balanced effort again here, Jason. I mean, we saw it in scoring from the stats, but we see it tonight. You have her in double digits. You have Brenna with 10, able to hit some 15-footers as well. Kaya finished with 14, 13 for Stevens. And here's another freshman off the bench, Addie Sage, with 17 points tonight. When you're able to get this consistency, how tough can this team be, whether it's the starting 5 or the girls playing off the bench?
I think that's what makes us as dangerous as we are right now. I mean, you hate to say a whole lot because there's a lot of season left, but right now we're shooting the ball really well. And anytime you can have that balance with, we've got 4 or 5 kids averaging double digits, and each game we're seeing that, and it makes it hard to defend. You can't focus on one player. A couple years ago we had a girl who was putting up 20 a game, and, everybody knew who to guard. But now it's hard to do that because we have so many different weapons on our team. And, like tonight, I don't know what Olivia Dick ended with, but there's a girl who's easily a double-digit girl most nights, and I'm not sure if she did tonight.
No, 7 points. She got a 3. We had her down for 5 rebounds as well, a handful of assists. But sometimes here, Jason, at the end of the day, whether it's Olivia, whether it's Andy Schwab getting in some minutes, Avdam able to come in calling, it seemed like everybody did something tonight, whether it was a rebound, an assist, the Steelers scoring, everybody got their hand in this win.
Absolutely, and we preach it, and obviously it's stolen from many other coaches, how everybody's got a job, and do your job when you get out there. And you mentioned a couple of those girls that got in the second quarter and the fourth quarter, the Andy Schwabs, the Jalen Avdam, Claire Calling. Those girls are good basketball players. They really, really are. And it's nice when they get an opportunity to get in there to show that they can showcase their talents as well. And, number one thing that I was proud of with them is their defense. They went in and did a nice job of locking down because Park River has the ability to score tonight. Maybe they missed a few of them, but they're kind of tough to defend because they just go to the rim, and if they get you in foul trouble, it can cause some fits.
And we saw the bigs here with Clara Stevens and alongside Brenna Martin, their ability to run the floor, their ability to get rebounds. The two of them, again, combined we had them down for 23 points here, Jason, and able to get about, 11 rebounds between them as well. When they can do that, how does that just continue to kind of be the energizer bunny of this team?
It's the focal point. Most teams like us, you like to work from the inside out. And anytime you can establish that paint presence, it just opens everything everything up. You know, you saw our shooters tonight. They love to get open looks, and that doesn't happen if you don't have post players that can finish around the rim as well. And, you know, sometimes we get it to them, and sometimes they just go get it themselves. So they both had really good games tonight, and they're getting more aggressive as the season's going on, and I think that their growth is something that's really benefiting us now as the season's going on as well.
Hey, Jason, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck on Monday night when you host East Grand Forks.
All right, thanks, Chase.
That again, Jason Bren, head coach of the Thompson. Tommy's with us on our post-game show. Well, that wraps it up from Thompson. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. The Tommies back in action again on Monday night here on YourLiveEvent.com, where Park River Fordville-Lankin, they will travel to Hatton for a date with the Hatton Northwood Thunder. On behalf of everyone here, also Jason Bren, and alongside Kaya Hirsch join us on the post-game show. I'm Chase Miller. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night and the weekend. Go to YourLiveEvent.com for more information.